Good morning, friends. We're back for another day of Oxygen Not Included. We are loading in at cycle 901 on our prehistoric planet lab map. And our goal for this map is to tame all of the things. When we left off on Friday, we had accidentally gotten molten copper in our petroleum boiler. So today we have to figure out how to get that to solidify so we can use our petroleum boiler's magma. We also set up a meteor blaster system. Good morning, Amargosa. We set up a meteor blaster system, and we've yet to see that in action, but it should be going soon. Starting to take a long time to load because the save file is getting larger. Okay, here we are. This is our steam sauna. Oh yes, we're also correcting the shape of the magma tank. So we're corner unbuilding and then corner building to make sure that this is straight. And I see you have no lime. Okay. We're gonna need more lime, which might mean we need more ranching for more eggshell. And over here we have molten copper that we need to figure out how to get out. And this is very, very hot. Okay, so I think we're gonna dig that and then maybe make a corner tile. Mistakes were made over here. Okay, so we have one tile of molten copper when this should be magma at the end. So that's unfortunate. So we have to figure out how to get this below 1000 degrees. So I think I'm gonna try just putting an ice tile here, temp shift, ice temp shift. This could be a terrible idea. It's for sure gonna make steam, but they'll be in suits. I guess another option could be to undig all of these, or unbuild all of these and come in this way. Okay, so let's prepare for that option also. Actually, let's do that option. Okay. So put all those on. 39 on this construction. Okay, then we're also going to build like that. We're gonna try to get in here and mop it. Which means we're going to need to unbuild those. Let's make sure we're on buildings only. Okay. We can get in there. Okay, and also check this one again. Okay, take that out. I think means we need to take that out. Okay, so we're gonna work our way across here. Oh, and you tiled? Interesting. This is probably very, very hot now. Only 60. Okay, so we're gonna get in here and mop this tile. Oh, we're gonna have to stand in the lava, which they're not gonna like, but such is life. And then we probably just want to get the steel out. Hot. Okay, we'll just leave the steel. We will need to get the copper out. How's this one looking? Almost done. But I guess we don't have enough magma in this tank. So, priority 9 on this, I guess. Cleaning, this will be a 9. Okay. Put you here now. Yeah, you just have to stand in the lava a little bit. This is gonna be sweep only copper. I think, okay. That's fine. The copper in here is what temperature? Only 93 degrees. They should be coming to do errands. Nobody has an errand on it. We should be able to reach it. Insulated tile. Okay, and how's this doing? Be okay. Have anything in you? You do. Toggle that. Oh, we have 2 people trapped? Oh. Well, get out. And 1 more person idle. You're allegedly idle, but I think you're not. Okay, how's our cooling loop look here? It's not full yet. How's our space scanner percent? 100%. We don't have enough last shot yet, though. Okay. And then we're working on fixing this problem. Okay, we did get it. You're a vacuum, that's fine. Okay. Use a blueprint. I think we'll just take tender brisket. Okay. We're working on getting the copper out. Hot is this obsidian? Quite hot. This is going, okay, so that looks good now. We can put that back, take that out. And you solidified there. Oh, that's not what we want. Okay, this is 10. Okay, this is above 500, and did I attach with wire? Yes, okay. Come on, guys. What else are we working on? We're just taking care of critters. Slow going. Let's say to take out that one. We're almost there. Almost mopped the copper. We have 17 units, that's good. Okay, and then take out this one, and then we should be able to reach to mop, and then we can move the copper, and then hopefully get this operational. You are currently idle. You're almost dormant, which is not fabulous, but... Okay, so now we're gonna mop this at a 9. And then we're gonna have to build back the layer of obsidian. Okay. Molten copper is gonna relocate like right here. No, not right there. Molten copper, we're gonna relocate right here. But first we're gonna sweep this copper. Actually relocate it over here. So that's a 9. We don't want to melt more copper. Actually, turn this off and also sweep this. Oh, we have a bottle of magma that we're going to want to empty. Okay, good. Now we'll build them back one at a time. What are we doing over here? You are still solidifying there, which I don't really understand why. Is this not a vacuum? It shows mesh tile. This shows mesh tile vacuum, and this one does not show vacuum. I don't like that. Well, let's see if we can figure it out. Okay, let's close this up. I'll just cut that so it stays closed. This we're working on. You can go in the material overlay and select only gas. Yeah, I know. But I don't know. It's doing weird stuff because we have 28 tons of igneous here, and I don't think that's how it should be right now. So I'm just gonna tile them and then untile them. If I can figure out how. I don't like what it's doing. It seems not right. And then here we're working on getting... Okay, we only have magma in here now. So we're repairing. Getting a little bit burnt, but that's okay. Okay, so you are now tiled. Okay, so steel there. And this is... Okay, that says it's a mesh tile and it says it's a vacuum again. The True Tiles mod is also being a little weird. Okay, so now a mesh tile here. Back. This is, it says it's a mesh tile. And then we're gonna put another mesh tile here. This should be okay now. Reconnect. Ugh, I hate this. I'm gonna go to the main menu and then try reloading. Is there any bridge at the door? I'll check. Hold on, let me reload because the True Tiles mod is being weird. I might turn it off. Not showing the right texture. Turn off True Tiles. That's not what I want. There. Okay. Oh, restart required. Okay. Meh. Okay. We'll check out what's going on. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, newly disabled is True Tiles. Yes, okay. Okay, so the pool of magma is 1400. What temperature does it come out? It's supposed to come out at 1700. We have a pile of 28 tons of igneous rock there. And the door is 600 when these doors are much hotter. So I don't know what's been going on with that. And now we have a vacuum there. Just weird. Like this, magma is solidifying stuff. And now, we also need to, I want to make sure my X is on only buildings. This one's almost done. Let's take that out. Is there a bridge in the door? Okay, let's check. Power? No. Is it conducting? I don't think it should conduct through the wire. Water? No. Gas? No. Oh, no bridges, so I don't know why this is getting so cold. I don't think I have any thing touching it, like background tile wise. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I know. It's weird. The volcano's dormant now, so... Mysterious. Okay, so this one should be ready again. So I need to take out those ones. This is 10? Yeah, okay. So this door is currently cut off. Yeah, okay. Did I plug this door back in? Yes, okay. New printables. We'll just do Sweetle eggs. Okay, and then we're also going to block this off. Okay, we're having a long autosave. Okay. Put a tile back there, put tiles here. Ugh, I don't want you getting cold. So now we're gonna have the same problem on this one. I hate it. Plug it back in. I'm not very good at building volcano stuff. Still learning. So this is currently idle. It should have one more eruption, but I'm not sure that's going to be enough magma. And this one needs to add more magma too. I guess I could try geotuning it a little to make it hotter. Or just wait. Patience is also not my strong suit. This is saying vacuum again at least, so that's good. Okay, so... yeah, in theory it'll solve itself, but that's where the patience comes in. Okay, is my cooling loop filled? Yeah. Looks like this cooling loop is full now. So we can turn this off. Okay. We're slowly getting blast shot. We're gonna need rockets. But we were waiting for petroleum so we could do a petroleum rocket, I remember now. Okay. These guys are looking good. This one, just about all the heat's out of it. And what temperatures are oxygen? 27? That should be fine. Okay, we're tuning our generators. How's our liquid sorting looking? Okay. So we're bringing in salt water from the bottom. Do we have any miscellaneous liquids? Nope. These guys are looking fine. Oh, we need to fix this. We have a few fish at the bottom. We're working on sweeping all the junk to our one storage tile. And also pumping all the water for sorting. Making progress there. What else do we have going on? I guess we're just waiting for the petroleum boiler to work right now, which could apparently take a while. How are our... Okay, you are fine. You need one more. Yeah, okay. Looking good. So you are currently dormant. You come back in 8 cycles. That's good. This one has a lot of magma, but this spot is not getting cold enough to need it. And this is hot enough or cool enough we're not putting in more salt water. Okay. I guess, well, we can't. We can start building a petroleum rocket even though we don't have petroleum yet. This is going to be our next project. Okay, so I want at least 9 tiles from there. 9 tiles. Okay, so here's where we're going to put our rocket platform. The platform. Lead should be fine for the rocket platform. And I'm going to put it there. We should have plenty of space. Yeah, okay. This is a, like, this map has a very tall space zone. Like, 65 tiles. Oh, and something is broken in here. Why? It doesn't say why. Not sure. Have enough steam? Yes, okay. Okay, so we're gonna make a large petroleum rocket. Okay, and then we're going to need large liquid fuel tank, 2 large liquid fuel tanks, 2 small oxidizer tanks should be good. We're going to want a basic nose cone. We're not going to be able to reach this. Okay, and we're going to want a spacefarer module. How is this guy doing? You're gonna erupt in 4.4 cycles. Grabbing a long autosave again. Okay, working on that. We definitely had a pipe with some polluted water break because now there's polluted, or there's regular dirt in there. That's awkward. Okay, so our crew is gonna be, who is it? Is it Harold or Nicola? Vitals. One of them is starry-eyed. Harold? Starry-eyed, yeah, it's Harold. You're gonna be our crew. And then we're gonna need to view the interior. Okay, so wall toilet. Medicine. Hand sanitizer. Doors. I guess iron's fine. I think it needs to be 12. Use lead for these tiles. Okay. Let me just check what Because the bathroom needs to be. Latrine is 12, washroom is 12. That's 12, yeah. Plumbing. Okay. Now we'll get our water in. We're gonna need some ladders. We can do plastic. And we'll do more storage tiles. Sorry. Okay, so we're also gonna need... Okay, we're gonna need a fridge in here. Let's put it there. Okay, we'll let them build that and then we'll come back to it. Hey, Leo. This is gonna take oxalite. Copy settings here. Okay, I think I got the molten copper out, but now our magma's too cold, so that's fun. This should erupt again soon, 3.5 cycles. And then what's going on over here? Somehow our igneous rock is solidifying here instead of here. So we need to add more heat again, but this one's currently dormant. It should come online soon. Problems this morning. New printables. I guess I'll take glass. Why aren't you letting me click? You're stuck into the autosave. There we go. Hello. How you doing this morning? We're trying to fix all our problems. So how's the inside of the rocket looking? Nobody built anything yet, of course. Oh, okay, good evening to you. Oh, we can't reach is why. Let's put a ladder there. Oh, sorry to hear that. I'm feeling a little bit tilted right now, too. Magma is just not working the way I want it to work. You are erupting soonish. Okay. Okay. We're making some plastic. Also a rocket interior, excellent. Okay. At least our water sorting is going well. I have a preference for petroleum rockets, but petroleum is not currently cooperating. So we have more volcanoes up here. We could just try a new petroleum boiler and not get molten copper in it. Okay, we're building the inside of this now, so that's good. Let's make sure this is grounded so they don't use the space toilet. We're gonna want a telescope on here. Right there. We're gonna need a power outlet fitting. Conductive wire will be fine. I don't need to plug in their fridge. Okay, so I had a pump in here to vacuum it out, and I had copper wire to it, and one of the pieces of copper melted and then ended up here. So we got the copper out. It's over here now. But now this magma is much too cold. That's our problem. So I think we're just waiting for more magma. But unfortunately, I didn't notice the copper for a long time because it was nearly the same color. It's a very, very dark orange right next to the red. Oh. Yeah, so now we're just in a waiting period. Autosaves are starting to take a really long time on this save file too. How long until it erupts again? One tile down. Here or here? Two tile right, so here. Okay. It erupts again in 2.2 cycles. So soon. But then it's gonna go dormant for another 30 cycles, so that's frustrating. So back to rocket building. I guess we might just put in a like regular oil refinery for a while. We're gonna want a bed in here, maybe a mess table, furniture. I guess a mess table doesn't really matter if they don't. I hope, but I'm not 100% sure. Base, let's put a plastic tile here. And we can probably give you a plastic bed. We're gonna use it when we go that way. $90 hours in work, wow. A lot. My bed is the floor in rockets. I do have a starry-eyed dupe, so basically the bed could be the floor, but we're building the big module, so might as well give him a comfy bed. Okay, so we got that built. Let's see. Still waiting for you to erupt. You aim for a Great Hall? Okay. I usually just build whatever. The starry-eyed gives them such a huge bonus, it like doesn't matter. What are you gonna need while you're in here? We're gonna need food. So this is gonna be berry sludge. We're gonna give them all the non-perishables. Nutrient bar, pemmican, snack fruit. Put that at a 9. Looking good. We'll want bleach stone in one of these for refilling the hand sanitizer. I guess we can put a orbital data collection lab in here. Oh, get the wire, please. Put some plastic. What's your situation? I will show you. Okay, so I have 3 magma volcanoes with the magma blade, so sorry, it's an auto-saving again. There's a thermosensor here, and if it gets below 220 degrees, this door opens and lets a little magma in. And the magma solidifies and pops out here because this is a mesh tile. And then the auto sweepers circulate it around the sauna to keep the water warm. So basically we're extracting heat and igneous rock because I've noticed the Relica maps are pretty low on igneous rock. Oh, something melted. What? Okay. No. Not what I wanted. Okay, so this can't be lead. Sorry. We will replace our wire. Okay. So this map doesn't have a lot of igneous rocks, so I want to make more with the volcanoes, basically. So the sauna is around the volcanoes to extract the heat. But then we also put some other stuff that makes heat in here, like our steel refinery, our plastic press, our battery chargers. So these rooms are actually all vacuums. And we just take out a little rock when the temperature gets too cold. We are melting a lot of lead wires. Not automation, heavy watt. Okay, so yeah, that was a bust. I guess this side is okay because we had the blast shot, but the other side was not because it didn't have blast shot. Unlock new blueprints. Hopefully we get something good. We got pedal checkers, which I probably already had. Don't forget to, I do have ceramic production also. So I have, where is it? I have 1 kiln for ceramic and 1 kiln for refined carbon, and they're each hooked to a smart storage bin. So 20 tons of ceramic, and if I use ceramic, then it'll make more. The metal box idea? The one you sent me? No, I decided to try this one. This was like a Francis John design. Oh, it seems to be working fine. We also have our thermoregulator that's keeping our freezer cool in here. And all our natural gas generators. We're also, so if it gets above 150, we're bringing in salt water to cool the area, but also it turns the salt water into regular water. Where do I get water from the spawn? Okay, so I have 3 saltwater geysers on the map, 2 cool slush, 1 polluted water, and 1 cool salt slush. So I'm pumping them all down here into these infinite storages. And then, so I'm mainly using the salt water first because it's at 95. So the salt water first it comes to the sauna to get desalinated, so to speak. And then if there's enough pressure in here, the water comes back out to the infinite storage. And then second, if the sauna does not need more water, then it just goes through some regular desalinators. So we have a lot of water sources on here. I have not started ranching Jabos on this save yet. I think I'll just take the pup. We're at a good number of dupes right now. Oh, we finished cryofuel propulsion. That was our hydrogen rockets. If we want to do that later, we'd need supercoolant to do that though. So I think we're gonna do the monument next. We're just kind of researching everything to research everything. Yeah, so we have, so for our water for the spawn, we're using all the water sources on the map, basically. No biological metal production yet. We have 7 metal volcanoes on the map. Yeah, I know. I guess I like to have them be able to go whichever way they want. Okay, we're erupting here again. Let's see if it melts some of this. Okay, we got some over here. Okay, this is good. We want it to get more than 60 kilos over in the corner, though. so I think it's gonna go dormant before it erupts again. So let's see if we can get this working. I think we need to, okay, so if this is above 405, we're gonna open the door. And this, we're gonna toggle to get that door to open. Okay, so now let's put some oil in and see what happens. Okay. Okay. Why are we not? Okay, so you detect crude oil. Okay, so right now we want this to be, hold on, let me see how I set this up. If you detect crude oil here, you turn red? No, if you detect crude oil here, you detect not crude oil here is what it should be. I guess we'll use copper so we don't have any problems later. Okay, building entombment. 3 things are entombed. Oh, not like that. Okay, so we're gonna put a knot gate, so it should let some oil in. This should transfer your heat over here. I'm gonna build this, guys. Put a priority 9. Okay. Yeah, I wish that too. Okay, so we're letting some liquid in now. And it's gonna go in as long as there's not crude oil on the second tile. So if we get crude oil to the second tile, it'll stop it back here outside the boiler. Which is kind of my own addition to the design to minimize problems. Oh, we have sour gas now. That's not good. Guess we need at least like 2 layers. I should have put a whole bunch of oil in first. It's gonna take forever to pump this out. So now we have a sour gas boiler, which is undesirable at this point in the game. Let's open this. Send a green signal if it's below that temperature. Okay. Not what we wanted. Oh yeah, this is not even my first petroleum boiler. Everybody makes mistakes like this every time they build a petroleum boiler. We'll get it pumped out. Not that much. And we're... Oh, not that one. Where is it going? Oh, over here. Make it 200 so you have plenty of room. We did not have enough thermal mass in here. What's entombed now? Oh, you're still entombed. You're still entombed. Okay, we'll get that fixed. How's our power wire look? Pretty continuous. Okay, so now we have crude oil on the second tile, so it's going to stop sending more in. And we'll pump this out. Take a little bit. I mean, I left the pump in here because I knew this would likely be a problem. Okay, how's this going? You are still not happy. You are dormant. You come online in 1.9 cycles. Okay, this one is opening sometimes, so we have some magma in there. This one we're vacuuming. Take a little bit. Yeah. My battery scares me too. Okay, so we're gonna send oil to the, or petroleum to the rocket. Like this. I just don't have a lot of batteries is the problem. Is this one clear to go to the rocket? It is. Excellent. Except when we get there. Maybe we go back one tile. No, we can't do that. Okay. Okay, we need to add a bridge here. And then that's gonna be a problem. Okay, can we just clip this? And plumb. What we'll have our duplicants working on. How's this going? Let's just toggle it so we have plenty more room. And we are here. Gonna plumb? Nope. Okay. Let's see. This should probably be obsidian up here. Just go obsidian to there. I built the infinite storage here separate from, so last time I built a petroleum boiler, I had an infinite storage, like Escher waterfall style built in right here, but then it almost exploded. So I built a separate infinite storage this time for safety. Hello. Okay. Yeah. Still solidifying here. Once we get more magma, I think we should be okay. You're dormant. 0.8 cycles till your next activity. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so we still need to build these pipes. Blueprint. Guess we'll just do slickster eggs and then we will sweep them so they're not in the base. So nobody came to plumb that yet. Excellent. Ugh, I hate that these are broken. Disable auto repair. We did not, this one's probably not reachable. How's the inside of our rocket looking? View interior, okay. You're not plugged in. Oh, because you don't have power. You probably need a battery and solar panels. Okay. Not a battery. Add a couple solar panels. Put a ladder there. Okay. That should be good. Can we build this bridge right away so we can keep circulating the coolant? And how's this looking? We're getting there. 11 grams. Making progress. Hope this doesn't solidify in here. That would be a pain in the butt. And then how's this looking? We're getting some rock out on the bottom side. I use a sweepy. So since I'm using the meteor blasters, I'm probably going to do similar to what I did at the bottom of the base with the sweepers and the loaders. And just sweep it in. Probably my plan. I'm not 100% sure yet. But these with the conduction panels work really good in space. Sweepy tends to be very slow. We're in milligrams now. Now, did we get the... Okay, we did get the cooling loop fixed. We're gonna need to shuffle the Spacefarer module around so they can reach everything. For the pipes. Am I in a rush? No, not really. I guess I could use a sweepy. We are at milligrams. There is sour gas in there. Yeah. I think we're getting copper ore, possibly gold ore. Maybe I swept since the last, or it fell. Yeah, we're getting gold amalgam, and then I think we're getting refined iron meteors. So, can we plumb this faster, please? Amari number 6. So this isn't Terra, this is Relica. So it gets copper, iron, gold, which is slightly different than what Terra gets. Blue Pokeshells, yeah, okay. I would eventually like to get into ranching with the, maybe I didn't even research it yet, the critter fountain. So supposedly if you use the critter fountain to give the critters Brackeen, you don't necessarily have to groom them. Okay. So my Pokeshells, I'm just putting them in here in the Critter Fluxomatic, and so I started doing this to get the oak shells to make ethanol, but sometimes you get a Sani shell. So then I get a little bit of the, we are working on a petroleum boiler. We accidentally made a sour gas boiler, so now we're cleaning it out. Welcome in. We're gonna do petroleum-powered rocket is my favorite rocket, so. Yeah, Sani shells are the ones you need. So occasionally I get the fish tacos. Well, I guess I'm just making the, what's it called? I'm just making it into regular fish. You can do the cooked seafood with the raw shellfish. I'm doing that to make surf and turf. On this map, you don't get arbor trees until after cycle 400 or 500, and I wanted ethanol earlier on because I wanted to keep the brine ice cold enough that it wouldn't melt in this ranch. So to get ethanol before cycle 500, I had to do the oak shells. So did you know you can make tallow now? If you freeze biodiesel, get it below -10, you get solid tallow, and then you can cook with it. I thought that was pretty cool. And then the other thing I found out was if you heat phyto oil above 75 degrees, it makes algae. I thought that was pretty cool too. Okay, so we are getting the sour gas out of our situation here. You don't have, okay, you don't have the planet pack yet. I am really enjoying the prehistoric planet pack. So I highly recommend it if you can get it. How do I produce dirt? Right now, I'm not really producing dirt. This map starts with a lot, so I still have over 500 tons. I have taken a few Phloxes and a few Drecos from the printing pod that I could use. I noticed that, so I'm running the natural gas generators in here, which used to give you dirt when the polluted water vaporized, but it doesn't seem to be doing that anymore. So I could potentially pump more polluted water in here to try to get dirt. I'm not sure what's up with that. But yeah, so right now we are pumping in salt water in here to purify it. But we could pump polluted water in here and get dirt instead of salt. It doesn't do it if it instantly flashes. Okay. So, we've also been running the water sieve. We have polluted dirt we could compost. So there's options to get dirt, but since we started with so much, we still have 500 tons. I haven't really dealt with that yet. We're not having enough power. That's not great. I should probably put in like a battery bank. What I was thinking of doing was actually another rocket platform over here and then putting a bunch of batteries on it and hooking it up. We also have random pips around. Yeah. So the plants were growing. I guess the mimicas take dirt. The overgrows do not take dirt. And none of these take dirt. Okay, so the mimicas do take dirt. We're only growing them for plastic right now, so we don't need them long term. Because we will have petroleum for plastic soon. I'm just gonna take the coal. But this map, it doesn't start with a lot of igneous rock, but it does start with a lot of dirt. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a battery bank here and just build a bunch. Okay, and then we're gonna need like a ladder here. And then we need power. I think we'll do copper. Actually, we only need to connect the bottom, I believe. I could, or I can do this. I think these batteries do not make heat at all. And how are you doing? We still have milligrams, so we're getting there. These are running pretty much constantly, so they should give us some good power to charge the batteries. I think right now I only have 2 batteries total. So it's not necessarily how much heat, it's how well distributed the heat is right now. Like, I'm doing my best, but the heat is much more focused over here right now. But also I want to keep it cool enough that the plastic doesn't turn into naphtha right away. So it's complicated. More heat at the top would help, but I don't want to melt the plastic. So I'm letting more cold water in if it's above 150, and I'm letting more magma in if it's below 200. So I'm aiming for like the 150 to 200 range. It's not perfect, but it's working. And then the igneous rock that we get from the volcanoes, we're just circulating. How's our sour gas going? We're getting there. How's our batteries going? We're also getting there. Okay, and we still have some entombed stuff over here, so let's get that out. I guess we still haven't made enough blast shot for it to get to the end of the line. What is the holdup here? Petroleum? Okay, but we do have biodiesel. No, we have biodiesel here. What's going on with pumping biodiesel in? Have an errand? Yes, you do. Okay, just only Amari can work on it. Yeah, research reactor could work. I think those are kind of scary though too. Once we get the meteor blasters all shooting, we could put solar. That's an option. We also have a lot more volcanoes we could continue to tame for power. My goal on this run is to use all of these geological features. So I'm on the Prehistoric Planet Pack lab map. It's always geoactive. It always has volcanic activity. The meteor hits at cycle 10 and brings 4 more features. So I ended up with over 30 vents, geysers, and volcanoes. So my goal is to use them all. Like right now, this one, the magma's just going to space, but we could set up a bunch more volcano tamers. And that's actually the goal. We're getting these. So we got these. They're not storing very much power yet. Okay. Yeah, they're basically storing none. We have enough hydrogen, we could put more hydrogen generators. Sour gas is almost gone. We're not doing anything with the liquid sulfur yet. How much do we have? 25 tons there. How much sulfur do we have overall? We could ranch Sweetles eventually. 591 tons. Yes, that is. So in Prehistoric Planet Pack, if you let the meteor hit, which it hit around here, and it brought in all this kind of annoying neutronium, but it always brings 2 volcanoes, an iron volcano, and a hydrogen vent, and we haven't harnessed this yet. So we could use all of these things to help make more power. We just haven't gotten there yet. But the meteor always brings like this combination of features if you let it hit. If you're not playing the lab map and you blow it up in space, you instead get points of interest that you can mine that have the same researches. And this is an iron volcano. You do not get an iridium volcano if the meteor hits. You only get renewable iridium if you blow it up in space. But I'm not sure it's possible to blow it up on the lab map because it hits at cycle 10. Yeah, you also get the iso sap, which is pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so let's add some more hydrogen generators. We have the submerged electrolyzers. So these have like thousands of kilograms of hydrogen we could use. See what my pipes look like. I could put more over here. Like that. This can be lead. Yeah, I've tamed the hydrogen vents before. What I've done is kind of similar to this, where you put a steam room on top, but then you have metal tiles here to draw the temperature out of the hydrogen, and then a steam turbine on top of that. This one's the sulfur though, and the liquid sulfur solidifies at like 100 something, so. Okay, what was I working on? I was adding more hydrogen generators. Okay. Use lead. Ventilation. Okay, so we can come like this. And this is going to be a bit of a mess, but I don't want anything to get confused about what way it's going. Okay, We'll add 2 more hydrogen generators, and it should take both of them. This is almost cool enough we can dig it out. So I'm thinking for my next run, what I want to do is, I don't know if I'll do it on Terra or a different asteroid, but avoid digging abyssalite as long as possible, and like try to take advantage of only exploring through cracks in the abyssalite and stuff. So just like don't get that tier 2 digging and see what happens. It would limit your options to go into other biomes. You'd only be able to go through abyssalite breaks, which are not like 100% guaranteed. I think it could be kind of interesting. We are in micrograms now, a little bit milligrams. I just think it could be interesting. I don't think it would be a long-lasting run, but it would be interesting to see. I tried doing... So the way that idea got started is I tried doing a colony of all pacifists once, and it seems that with pacifists, you can't get the pacifist trait on someone who has a digging interest, is what I noticed. So then I had no one with a digging interest, and I kind of had to go around as long as I could without that. But I only played that one. I think I played that one for less than 100 cycles, so I'd like to explore that idea more. Doing good in there. This is almost vacuumed. Oh, okay. Interesting. So like carving a path like down the middle. Yeah, I could see that could be interesting too. This is 200. This, you guys are running now, so that should help charge batteries. We're making oxalite because we took some to the rocket. Hello, Julie. We are trying to fix my problems where we ended up with, so we had liquid copper here, but we made it in and we got it out. But then we made sour gas. So now we're getting the sour gas out, and then we're going to try to get the petroleum boiler online again. Having all the problems today. Yeah, usually I just like rip through the abyssalite, but I'm interested in saving it more in a future run. Yeah, I think this is my 3rd petroleum boiler ever. We're working on it. We're also working on building a rocket, which is where we're eventually going to send the petroleum. Micrograms, your milligrams down here though. Worked about, yeah, okay. 50% of the time is probably about how much I'm expecting it to work. And over here we are extracting our igneous rock. Although this one's being weird again. It doesn't have enough magma. You erupt in 9.5 cycles. Okay, I wish the heat was more even in here, but it's also a pain in the butt to build all the nails. I guess I'll work on it though. I'll try to even the heat. Okay, I'll let them build a little bit there. Built one so far, yep, okay. This is my third. Petroleum boilers are kind of a pain. So, how's our rocket looking? Okay, we need to move this a little bit. We can reach the pipes. Maybe if we move it up one more, we can reach both sides. No, it can't be swapped because there's something in the way. Wait, you think it's in the way? You cannot be, okay. One of those ladders is in the way, but I don't agree. Okay, nobody came to plumb this yet either. We might just deconstruct it. Be fine. We'll just deconstruct that pipe segment. And we can reach that. We could also just do like this, and I think we can get the one on the other side. Okay, how's the inside looking? We have a little bit of food. I guess it's all in the freezer right now, so we can't reach it. Okay, let's turn on make data banks. What else does Harold need when he's on the ship? I guess let's put an oxygen diffuser. And we'll put a little bit of algae. I'm going to try to leave him in his suit mostly, though. Oh, that took a long time to load. Okay. And we are still not really hardly saving any power in our batteries. This is going to be our petroleum line. We're going to need a bridge here. And we're not quite built yet. And are you a vacuum yet? And the gas overlay. Come on. We're getting there. Nearly there. How are we looking over here? We're building our tiles. We only have 90 tons of igneous rock. Now, I'm using igneous rock temp shift plates here because they're slow heating, but that also means they're slow cooling, so they hold the heat pretty well. Power batteries, 20 units charged, excellent. We are vacuuming. Milligrams, micrograms over there. This. Okay. Why do we have a slickster egg right there? Let's sweep that, please. Did we drop slickster eggs anywhere else? We got some from the printing pod. Looks okay. So I think we need... We want to get perishable or non-perishables out of there so we can put them in the rocket. I guess it's not urgent right now. So we're getting oxygen going. Okay, let's add some stuff to the list. Algae. Plastic. Bleach stone. And databanks. That's all we need. see. Did we finish building the pipes? Yes. Okay. Let's move this one back down. And then are they lined up? They are. Oh, we need water in here too. I think what I'm gonna do, we're just gonna put a bottle drainer on here. How that works out for us. Got that loaded. We just need the petroleum now. I don't know. My problem was I started it with no mass in here. I should have started with this full, but I started it empty, so when it hit, it immediately flashed. I need more of the like heat capacity in this area. I think we'll get it now. Yeah, I mean, I can also just clip the, use the disconnect tool to clip the pipe. We'll figure it out. We just need a vacuum first. And I think we're almost there. Maybe a little more. We're getting close. We're not really making extra power right now. How's the inside of our rocket looking? Inside's looking good. So we'll make... Okay, this is going to be regular water. And then new printables. I think I'll take the pufflet and we'll just relocate him outside. Over here. Okay, so we are making some slime, so we could crush some slime to phyto oil. Let's do that. That reaches, so we could put slime here too. Okay. Once we have petroleum, we won't have to make phyto oil anymore. We just need the phyto oil for the biodiesel to make the blast shot. This is almost there. How are our temp shift plates looking? They're getting there. Let's build a few more. From there. And they get a chance. Oh no, we're getting pressure damage here. That's bad. Okay, so we had a huge pile of igneous rock there, and I think it just melted. So repair this fast, please. Can we do that? Otherwise, we're gonna have a big problem. Okay, I think we're okay now. Now it's getting funky again, where there's magma in the top and not in the bottom. It's a pain in my butt. It made a tile? Okay, so you think it's a tile in there. Okay. But we did to fix this before. Go like that. Take this out. Cut that so it stays sealed. We'll get it. Okay, this is more of a priority, guys. My blade is too short? No, it's not. It's 10. Which should be just right. You don't use the blades ever. Okay. Well, I think it's just right. This is a 9. I have a plan for how to get it out. Okay, it looks like it. Yes, troubleshooting magma in the sauna is basically the title of this stream, or troubleshooting magma is the title of this stream. You're a 9, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna make this all a 4, so we do it eventually, but it's not urgent. Okay. Mesh tile made out of steel. Okay. And true tiles is looking really weird, so that's a mesh tile, but it doesn't look like it. So I think I might turn off the True Tiles mod. Mesh tile here. Okay, now a regular tile there. Then these would be fine now. I'll connect that. Yeah, okay, so now a whole bunch of igneous came out. This is over pressure in here from when the igneous melted. It'll be fine. Did I use the same length for the petro boiler? Yes. So here to here is 10. So it's to where it drops. This is almost empty. I don't like that this looks solid. No, I don't like it. Isn't it meant to drip from a tile when it drips? I don't know. So I looked at GC Fungus and Francis John, and they used 10 tiles. So theoretically it should work. I think part of the problem was, though, I had igneous rock that melted. Okay, so it should not get to them. Okay, so it should be longer. Okay. We might make adjustments then. Okay. So we could make it longer. This is 400 kilos, this is 500, but this one's 1500 kilos because the huge pile of igneous there melted. Currently warm enough, so that's why you're not opening. I cannot say I'm a fan of the volcanoes. We almost vacuumed. Getting there. So these volcanoes were particularly challenging because when the demolier hits at cycle 10 on the lab map, they all start erupting right away, so they're not tiled over, and we started with huge pools of magma. I guess I could have put the temp shift plates on them. What are we doing here now? You say you're a vacuum, you don't say you're a vacuum. It's hard to reset with magma, yeah. Pain in the butt, what it is. Yeah. Okay, now, this one, are you vacuumed? No, you're not. Gases, please. 400, 920. We'll get there someday. Okay. Good idea. That is going to take a while. I think we're going to take out this tile so it can flow a little easier. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can't just... It's complicated. That's for sure. Okay, I'm gonna reload from the main menu. Save and quit, and then we're gonna reload so we can see it looking like mesh tiles. The 2 tiles mod is being a pain today. Zoom. The save file's quite large. Okay, now we look like the right kind of tile, so that's good. So this is what I don't get. These ones say they're vacuums, but this one does not say it's a vacuum. Being super weird, and I don't like it. Just not right. Okay, let's sweep this. Your brain is too lazy to construct statements with less repeating words. Okay. Let's see, what do we have? We'll just take a seacomb seed. Pure igneous. Okay, I think what I want to do is just start a new save file. We are going to try preserving abyssalite as much as possible. Yes, that's how I feel about this right now.